MCA, it is very unfortunate because I can tell you for a fact, at the end of the day, he is the most senior-most government official that we have. And him as the president, the buck stops with him. And the moment corruption starts, yani tunaanza corruption pale juu tukiteremka chini, that today you can't ask an MCA about calling his people and giving them money because he's going to tell you even the president calls members of parliament and gives them money. So in terms of accountability, if Kenyans decide they want to focus on the president, it's because he has the mandate and he has the responsibility to be a good example. Not to say that we should not question the other members of county assembly or members of parliament, but we can never, as Kenyans, wake up and say that we should not focus on the president.
Don't you think we're putting too much focus on the national level, yet so much corruption is happening at the devolved units?
You see, one thing that I believe is that, why don't we agree that everybody needs to be taken to accountability? Why do we keep saying that so-and-so is being focused more than the other? It's because maybe the things they are doing, we also look at them and question. The moment you tell me the president is posting photos of him in a field full of wheat every other day, then kidogo posting photos of him, mahindi iko nyuma yake amejaza, but our reality in the ground, farmers, are they doing the same? The moment we see him posting such photos, then we hear, kuna mchele imeingia, yet there is mchele in Mwea. We see such photos, then we hear that farmers who plant maize are not, mahindi yao hainunuliwi, but we can see the president is saying that, when his bloggers post and tell us that, you know what, the president is a good farmer. What I was trying to say is, before I went into that, is that accountability does not need to start from an exact person. Everybody should be accountable. And the president is just this guy who, even his cry about kuna members of parliament who are taking money from PSS and ministers was not about corruption. His concern is the people who have been given money are now demanding more money and more money. And we had agreed with them, if I'm supposed to steal and give them 10 shillings, now they are demanding for 20. So his call for members of parliament to stop asking for money from committees was not about ending corruption. He was simply trying to threaten them in public and tell them, hey, by them, don't ask for more money. The level that we've been exchanging to maintain, don't go above what I can't afford. Let us maintain our corruption levels at these and these levels. Because if truly he was asking about corruption, the SHA issue, as for now, CS Duale would have gone home. He would be under investigations. Anybody who was part of those procurement payments that were paid to ghost hospitals, you don't tell me you are shutting down non-existing hospitals. How do you close down a hospital that has not even been existing? How do you degazette a hospital that you people paid for them to have been in the payroll of payment? It means somebody placed the name on the table. It means somebody somewhere, a committee somewhere said that this hospital had met the threshold of it to be under our payroll in the SHA payment. So I think we have a president who is not serious about corruption, and his political call or his clarion call about corruption is quite selective. He has selective amnesia, because you cannot on one hand call out members of parliament, then an incident happens right inside your cabinet. Parliament is a different institution. Parliament and executive are different, and in the executive we have a CS. Something happens in your own kitchen, you've not talked a day, yet you had a platform yesterday in Kiambu to tell people that, this happened and this and this and this has been done, and we are hoping that this can be done. So instead of doing that, you've sent out your CS to call out media, you've sent your CS to tell us that, oh, these stories are quite fake. So I think it's quite selective for him.
I have only, because I need the two gentlemen to also speak about corruption, about 2 minutes each. What's your take on this, the fight against corruption? Because it is beyond just this one administration. We've seen other administrations still struggle with this issue of corruption.
For sure, true, and I agree with the ladies, both of them, because at the end of the day, we do not, we have to hold each other accountable. Even as Kenyans, we need to hold ourselves accountable, because we are an extension of whatever activities they are doing. We need to put those mechanisms so that Kenyans can really also understand what the MCAs are doing, the county assembly. Let us not just see this MCA during the impeachment. We didn't need to understand at what level and capacity they are holding the county government into account, at what level they are trying to legislate and putting measures of how they can curb this corruption in their county governments. But the problem with the county assembly is we have that patronage, uyu MCA ni wa huyu. That patronage has really curtailed this process of legislative, they curtailed the process of oversight. And as Jerry said, the backstop is the president. Here, the president is the elephant in the room. He is the man that has spoken too much inspiration and given inspiration to Kenyans about how he will curb corruption. He has spoken too much hope to Kenyans, but does he really walk his talk? No. So why would Kenyans still believe like he is still in the process of trying to fight corruption? Kenyans at this time will not believe the president and his talk because they are afraid of his lies, his manipulations, his dark psyche. And until this happens, then we shall be able to say like we are moving in the same progress. But whatever now the president is doing is to build back the public trust. Nothing more or less other than that. And that's what you're seeing. He's inviting people from different localities. They come visit him to State House, but is he really extending whatever Kenyans really think? Is he having the inspiration? Is he having the grasp of what Kenyans are going through in their villages? Okay. Of course, no. Whatever is an extension now, his invitation to State House is an extension of what he was doing when he was deputy president at Karen House. Right. That extension is only a top-down political maneuvering. We do not have that bottom-up structure where it is Kenyans now speaking out of the problems and the government of the president is listening to resolve. So this issue of corruption continues until when the president takes the mattock and then he cracks the whip.